Okay, my friends, so I'm Lou Martin. I'm blessed to be here with my LifeWave folks and our new friend Ayala. And we're going to do a presentation about the X39 patch and this amazing company called LifeWave. And great to be here with all of you. We're just going to start off with an ad and we'll take it from there.
Light, an ancient form of energy that goes back to the dawn of time. For us, it all begins with the sun, the source of light and life for our entire solar system. Even Einstein concluded that everything we're made of contains light. All life originates with the sun through photosynthesis. Plants and vegetation collect the light, and all living creatures emit light. Humans actually emit infrared light, which can be seen with night vision devices. We've known for centuries that light has many effects on the body. LifeWave's phototherapy patches use light that can promote a general state of health and healthy activity unique to each LifeWave patch. Here's how the technology works. First, a patch is applied to specific points on the body. Where the patch covers the skin, infrared energy emitted from the body is reflected back into the body and then taps into the body's own natural flow of energy. LifeWave phototherapy patches promote an environment that enables the body to optimize its restorative energy and enhances your ability to live well without the use of harmful drugs or chemicals. To find out more, contact your distributor. LifeWave. Live long. Live well.
Okay, so there we go. So, Dip, 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 dip. Ayala, I know we talked before about this and about why you might be interested in this, and you're mentioning mostly health concerns. So we're going to go into about 10-15 minutes here of how the patches work and why it's good. What I just want to say up front is I'm here because it's helped me improve my health. I've got one on today on a boo-boo here. In place of prominence, I was on my Gale Talk group at the library, and I got to show them the trailer for the film, which we were sharing earlier. I might do it again here at the end. Yeah, you got a lot going on, my friend, and we want to support you here. If this is a good fit for you, I couldn't be happier to have you. Okay? So let's... Boom. Go here, boom. And Jill, I don't know, have you seen this presentation?
I don't think so, Lou.
I don't think so either. Well, another first here for tonight. So this is, you can download this on This Is It Team, and then the information website, This Is It Team is the business, and This Is It Info is the science and the interviews with the doctors and all of that. So here we go. Have you been patched? What the X39 patch does is it elevates your copper peptides. It activates your stem cells, which regenerate the health and youth of your body. Yeah, this is the link for the commercial. It sometimes sticks a little bit. I'm just trying to skip that for right now. There we go. Did you know that stem cells make up every organ in your body? As you age, your stem cells become dormant. At the age of 30, you only have 50% of your active stem cells. At 60, you have less than 10% of those active stem cells. So why X39 stem cell activation patch? The fewer stem cells you have, the faster you age and the slower you heal. Activate healing with light. Phototherapy is something that all living beings depend on, as you've just seen. Photobiomodulation or phototherapy, light therapy, uses specific wavelengths of light to stimulate the cells to promote the healing process. It also promotes tissue repair and wound healing, reduces the inflammation of the body, which is the #1 source of chronic disease and health problems these days, and pain, which is a symptom of inflammation and other things, boosting energy production and improving blood flow. All right, the power of the GHKCU copper peptide. So this is a little sciencey, but the copper peptide is the holy grail of age reversing. It helps to lengthen the telomeres. It protects genes against damage, sun damage, radiation, chemical. It is the key component of energy production in the mitochondrial. It enhances, this is all stem cells from the copper peptide. It enhances oxygen during exercise, wound healing and tissue repair, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant properties. More benefits of the GHK-Cu copper peptide and its effect on stem cells. It has mood stabilizing properties in the brain. These were homemade from our friend Monica, so I'm just being very clear here about this. Has mood stabilizing properties in the brain, anti-anxiety. People respond that the patches help them to become calmer. Jill, is that a fair assessment?
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you, dear. Just checking. Okay. Has neuroprotective properties and helps cognitive decline, which is one of the most exciting things for me when you want to start telling people about help with many conditions that people are struggling with out there in terms of mental clarity.
Also very exciting for anyone under the MTHFR gene, which all leads to those neurodegenerative diseases as we get older.
Yes, which you are the specialist on, and we'll come to you for that. Thank you. Thank you, darling. Bless you. Activates your own stem cells, directs stem cells towards damaged tissues, helps to inhibit the growth and spread of cancer. Hello. Helps new blood vessels form to promote proper circulation, helps to prevent blood from clotting too much, helps repair collagen and elastin. All right, the power of the X39 patch. The X39 is a proprietary, that means it is unique, it is the only version of this in the world, from this company, patented, form of phototherapy. Phototherapy is light therapy. It's made of organic minerals and crystals. You wear it in a little bandage, so the bandage is non-transdermal, it's non-invasive, there's no medicine going into your skin. It reflects your infrared light to activate. It's formulated to increase your copper peptide and reactivate your stem cells. The benefits: increased strength, reduced inflammation and pain, increased stamina, energy and vitality, mental clarity and reduces stress. You're hearing these things for a few times just to get very clear on it. Restored muscle or skeletal conditions. That's extraordinary. Improved sleep. That's a huge thing for everyone. And improved skin appearance. A state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being. The long-term results. So our genes are as old as we are, yeah? We start them, I think, at birth. But what the X39 does is it activates 4,000 new genes to begin to get strong and healthy again. That's miraculous. So that's at the beginning. In a few weeks, the brain becomes balanced. We'll talk about that in a minute here. People will start telling you your skin looks great, your hair, your eyes, your nails all improve because the collagen is increasing. And the most miraculous one, as I've said many times, is 6 months in, if you're still on the X39, the age of your heart has reversed an average of 8 years. Your heart is 8 years younger than when you started.
Wow.
Yes, here we go. This is the topographical map. The participant was 77 years old, placed on X39 on the back of the neck. These are 3 scans of her MRI. The first session, you can see all the red, inflammation in the brain, lack of brain coherence, dementia, Alzheimer's, probably something like this. Session 2, 3 weeks on X39, 0 inflammation, improved brain coherence. Session 3, 6 weeks, complete turnaround, better brain coherence. Her brain remained calm after wearing the patch for 6 weeks. It can be noted that when she came in, her brain was hyperactive. It calmed down dramatically at the second visit, and after wearing it for 3 weeks, 6 weeks, she was better still. How to wear the X39 patch. You wear it for 12 hours on your body so that you elevate, activate, regenerate. You take it off for 12 hours. So we usually stick it on in the morning and take it off at night. So your body needs to rest, repair, and rejuvenate. Jill left hers on all night. We've all done it many times at this point. I raised my hand. So I usually just leave it off for the next day and let the body get back to square one. Very good. So Kathleen, may I invite you to give us a little sample of what it's been for you so far?
Of course.
Thank you.
Um,
You're a champ.
well, it's nearly 2 months, Lou.
Hello.
Yeah.
Love it.
And as I early from day one, what I described it as
Yeah.
somebody putting a plug in my energy field.
Woo-hoo.
Due to my condition, I have EDS, which has meant I've been dislocating since I was 11. I'm a wheelchair user, 20 years now, and full time with a chair. I also have 3 chairs now, and I ride one.
Wow.
So I have one that people can push me, one that I push myself, and then I have a power chair as well with
Okay.
with 6 wheels.
Wow.
So it's like I say, I described it as a plug. I believe I had this financial leak due to having surgery in my lower spine
Right.
where I didn't heal. So I had this chronic pain and chronic scar tissue for
Right.
many years, since 2005.
Right.
And so I've been putting the patches there at that point. And then within a few days of wearing the patch, I I saw a video on YouTube, and my algorithm showed me a video,
Right.
and it was basically all this energy leaking out the spine,
Okay.
which was a financial leak I have experienced since I had that surgery.
Wow.
And so since then, since I'm now wearing patches and I wear with my neck as well, the information, my neck has been described as a boxer's neck
Okay.
because I'm constantly pushing myself and I'm having to
Oh,
like do this exercise the whole time. So I've
okay.
got quite a bit of muscle
I'll
in my
bet you
upper
do.
body.
I'll bet you do, my friend.
And but also information due to that constant pushing. So
I see.
I feel like I've had some reduction in the inflammation there.
Yes. Great.
And all that energy goes to our brain. So since I had the brain injury diagnosed,
Right.
on Monday, I went to my chair yoga and she did some visualizations, color visualizations for each of the different chakras. And
Okay.
I was spasming like mad, and I forgot what it was like because for years I appeared to be looking like I had Parkinson's or something.
Right.
I had very bad neuro problems
Okay.
with after having an accident.
Yeah.
And so all these things, I feel like I've got a reduction in the inflammation in my body.
Great.
One,
Yeah.
something else. Um, my energy levels. Wow. Like I mean, I've had enough energy to get my studio together. To start looking at my business. I've been doing
Great.
all these amazing courses. Connecting with women in enterprise, women in business.
Wow.
The local enterprise office is really interested in my work. I've got the local women's center involved.
You're on fire. You're on fire, woman.
So
I can barely keep up with you.
And I'm continuing my own practice as well. So I'm looking at I put a project together last year and I didn't have the energy to do anything with it.
Yeah.
So I'm contacting all the people I contacted last year about it.
Okay.
And then during a meeting recently with women, it was the first meeting in the in North Leitrim here.
Yeah.
All of the women, what they spoke about, I was the last to speak, and all of the women that spoke, were all little links in order for me to do this project.
Wow.
All of their interests, all of their creativity, all of their health and well-being, they were struggling, and I thought, oh well, what I'm doing can help with this. So it was really like the universe giving me very visible signs of where I need to be, very confirmational.
Okay.
I'm bringing together all of my practice because I've got a visual practice but also a healing practice.
Right.
And so it's when I trained as a Reiki master, I believed I had this roof
Yeah.
over my practice as a tool.
Oh.
With these patches,
Yeah.
I feel like I've got the door.
Great.
Yes,
you've opened the door. Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic,
Yeah.
honey. Fantastic. Well, that is just such a great testimonial. Thank you. Would love to hear more about that. Jill,
Yeah.
do you feel like sharing any of your story so far?
Sure.
Okay,
I
hon.
haven't been on the patch as long as Kathy, but
Yeah,
um, the first thing I noticed was I became much calmer,
great.
and I was pretty a hyper person, and I just kind of chilling out with it with the
Yeah,
patch.
yeah,
And then the blood pressure was pretty high,
yeah.
and so when I went to the doctors, the blood pressure was so much better. In fact, the nurse, I had been like 6 weeks prior before the
Right,
patch, and then when I
right.
went back, the nurse was like, "Wow, did I take your blood pressure wrong?"
Right, right.
And she's like, "What?" And so she was really interested in the patch. She's like, "I can't believe it. I mean,
Yeah,
within 6 weeks, it dropped."
yeah,
You
yeah.
know, I can't remember what it was now. I can't remember, Lou. I should have written it
No,
down
no, it's no
because
worry. But the point is, it was much better from using the
oh my
patches.
gosh.
Yeah,
Yeah, she was just
floored.
amazed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
groovy.
So I've been on it ever since.
Hallelujah. Well, I'm delighted, my friend. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you both.
And it's worth noting, I came off my medication, a lot of medication. I was shaking. I was, struggling to speak and everything with the level of medications I was on,
right?
due to the
Wow.
pain levels. And over the years, they kept adding something else and something else, and then I'd
Oh,
have more side effects of the medication and more, and they were treating me with more medication, and then I take something else, and and then they were treating me with a wrong diagnosis anyway. So I felt like I just gave myself a huge reset last year and
Good.
came off all my medications.
Yeah.
Was I was already studying and training in Reiki at that point. Um, and yeah, it's so the patch has given me this top up,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
and support
Yeah. Wonderful. I mean, you were,
without it being medication.
yeah, no, darling, you're like the test case. You're one of the great
Yeah.
testimonials of all time. You were ready for this more than anyone could imagine, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and thank you for your faith and willingness to try it and keep working with it. That's brilliant. Well,
Yeah.
mine is very brief. Recovering from cancer that I had 3 years ago. I had a surgery. 7 hours of surgery for my chest. I had skin cancer. It ate a hole in my chest, and which was a big surprise at the time, and because I lived with it for decades. And anyway, I needed to recover from the cancer surgery. They took everything, all the cancer out, took my sternum out, put a bit of my back onto my front, and I was ready to go. But to recover from the surgery, the cancer, and the trauma of all that, and 5 weeks of IV antibiotics 4 times a day, something like that. 3 weeks, I'm sorry, and then 2 weeks in recovery. So anyway, I needed a lot of help. The X39 has been answered prayer, and I was actually off of it for a couple months, and I can see the difference. That it didn't. I need to stay on it. Is the short version. So I'm back on it now, a couple months as well, and I can
I
feel.
feel that after a day, to
Yeah,
be honest.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Exactly, exactly. Very good.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Ayala, you still with us, hon?
Indeed. Yeah, thank you,
Okay.
Mark,
All
for
right.
your
Good.
share.
Okay. Just checking because I can't. I'm looking at David's picture on the screen here. Wonderful. So coming down the home stretch, this is the man. Thank you, everyone, for sharing that, Jill and Kathy. Thank you both.
mhm.
This is David Schmidt. He's the guy, CEO and inventor of X39, 250 patents, scientist and inventor, age reversing. In 2008, he focused on stem cell research. The research that created the X39 was done at NUI Galway, and it took 10 years and $4.5 million to bring it to market. The patent was made July 21st, 2020. That was an exciting year. According to at least one embodiment of the invention, which may be worn anywhere on the human body, it causes an effect by providing phototherapy to the body as a result of elevating copper peptide, including activating stem cells, improvements in energy, elevation of antioxidants, reduction of inflammation, management of pain, improvements in stamina, that too, elevation of collagen production, and improved wound healing. Well, that's all. If only you could get that from other places, but this is the place. Okay, 3 ways to get the patches. Retail price, which is like 170, you don't want that. Preferred customer is like 120. You get a sleeve of the X39, and you get 10 free sample patches of some of these other patches, Carnosine, IceWave, etc., Aeon, or you can become a brand partner. The brand partner we're going to talk about here in a moment. Both of the ladies and myself are all brand partners here, I believe. Opportunity happens by creating solutions. Current problems in the world, no one knows their stem cells become dormant. So many people are struggling financially. LifeWave offers the reactivation of your stem cells and how to create a very inexpensive income generating business with huge upside, huge resources at your back, and a powerful team helping you step up every step of the way. It's been climbing from $20 million to $1 billion last year, the X39. It creates a system here. This is network marketing now, just very briefly. We'll talk about this if you sign up, etc. There is a tree. You sign up people underneath you. The people you sign up underneath you sign up people underneath them. And then the commission rolls back up towards you for each person that you sign up and they sign up. Conventional business, it's your classic direct sales setup, which is great. And they've just doubled the points for the next 2 weeks, which is also great. Conventional business, high startup costs, high risk, lots of stress, long hours, trial and error, learning curve, limited earning potential. LifeWave, no startup costs except for the price of the patches. No risk, stress-free, make your own schedule, proven system, mentorship, unlimited earning potential. And we can go into all this at another time. You don't need to know all this, but this is the structure of the business. Here are the levels of subscription. You can do the preferred customer monthly subscription, 1 or 2 sleeves, or you can become a brand partner at a core for 300 and 3 sleeves, advanced for 550 and 6 sleeves, advanced plus for 975 and 11 sleeves, or premium for the astoundingly cheap price of 1750 and 20 sleeves of patches. But all of those
Sorry,
choices.
Lou, what is sleeves?
So a sleeve is a month's supply, an envelope of patches. 30 patches in a sleeve. Yeah. Sorry. Okay. All right, Ayala. Yeah. And so, yeah. This is it team is the business. This is it info is the science and the testimonials. And the time is now to make your move. And there you go. So thank you for your kind attention. And we will come back and chat with everyone here. Boom. There we are. Thank you, my friends. How are we doing?
Thanks, Lou. Thank
so,
you.
My pleasure. My pleasure. So I'll stop the recording right there. Boom, boom, boom. Thank you.